So we'll get started. And if other folks join, then that's cool. I'm Matt Davis. Thanks for joining. We're going to do a 45-minute class today. It's a Vinyasa class, all levels class. So please take it at your pace. And I'm very lucky today. The sun seems to be shining in on my little yoga studio here. So it's a nice day to practice yoga. Hey, Jenny, just joining. We're gonna be doing a comfortable seat down here, and I'm gonna get started. So, comfortable seat. If you have the sun shining in on you like I do today, then you're very lucky. It's a real gift, this. And we're just gonna kind of arrive on the mat. Some other folks may join us as we're kind of arriving here, so I'm going to let them in as they join. But just start to take some deep breaths in and out as we're sat in a comfortable seat. Welcome if you're just joining. So we're going to do about 45 minutes of yoga today. And my name is Matt Davis. I teach Vinyasa style yoga. So if this is your first time doing yoga, then thank you for joining me. I really appreciate you and I honor your commitment today. Or if you're experienced, then the class will also kind of work for you at that level. Just remember, this is your practice, so take it at your pace. So if you want, you can take a child's pose, you can take a breath. There's no sort of competition in yoga. The only person we're kind of trying to please is ourselves. So make sure that you're comfortable and that you're happy with the pace of your practice. I'm in a comfortable cross-legged seat, and I'm just starting to notice that the crown of my head is kind of reaching tall. So I kind of invite you to join me in that posture. My hands are facing up on my knees. And I'm just really drawing the navel into the spine as I breathe deeply in through the mouth. Just filling the chest there, and then out through the mouth. In through the nose. And out through the mouth. In through the nose. Just notice the three-part breath. So the belly, the mid-belly, the upper chest filling up. And breathe out. Start to constrict the back of the throat as you bring that breath back in. We're trying for that Ujjayi breath, that kind of Darth Vader breath sound. And just take some deep breaths with me. Great. I'm going to come into a comfortable tabletop position. Keep the breath coming, and if you can, you want to keep that breath sound. So as you inhale, just looking up, and as you exhale, just being aware of the breath as you come over into a cat shape. The breath is often our best teacher, and particularly in these times where the mind really runs away, there's maybe a bit of a panicky sense about the world right now, it can be really calming just to bring the attention back to the breath. So inhaling up for that cow posture, and then exhaling over for that cat. Just noticing the feeling of the breath coming into the body. As we kind of arrive here in these cat-cow positions, back to a neutral tabletop. I'm just extending the right ball of the right foot to the back of the mat. As I inhale deeply, just bring that breath into that hamstring. Extending the left arm in front, and then raising that right leg out. And then inhaling deeply to extend, and exhaling to bring that left elbow to the right knee. Inhale. And exhale, left elbow to right knee. Inhale. And exhale, left elbow to right knee. Great. Back to a neutral tabletop. Extend that left ball of that left foot out behind us now. Good. Again, inhaling deeply and bringing that breath into that hamstring. And exhaling deeply. Another deep breath. Just raising that left foot now and the right arm. Just extending out on the inhale. And on the exhale, left knee to right elbow. Inhale long. Exhale, left knee to right elbow. Inhale long. One more, left knee to right elbow. Good. Just bring the hands down for a neutral tabletop here. Very nice. Good. Just enjoying these sort of gentle warm-ups. So I'm gonna just bring my toes of my feet up. So if they were tucked, just bring them up. And then just gently sit back on those toes. You're going to notice a lot of sensation in the backs of the feet. And that's kind of what we want. We want sensation, just awareness, but we certainly don't want pain. So you can always back off. Just come back down. Or if you're comfortable staying there and you want to inhale and raise the arms up overhead, then that's great. Exhale, hands to heart center. Good. And then just come back down to the tabletop. And I'm just tapping the tops of my feet just to kind of release any sensation there. Now I'm going to turn the wrists inwards, turn them around so that the hands are facing towards me. And on the inhale, I'm just gently taking some circles around those wrists. So you may feel some sensation. Sensation is great. Pain is not great. So inhaling, going the other way now. Good. What we want is just to waken up the body. What we don't want is to put ourselves in this real discomfort. So use the breath to breathe through. And then come back to a neutral tabletop, maybe shaking those wrists off to we arrive. Tuck the toes, and then bring the hips up and back, and keep those hands out in front of you. Now you can keep a bend in the legs here if you want, or if you're inclined, you can straighten them and bring those heels down. Do what works for you. This is your practice, this is your time. And this is the first time we've been in the kind of downward dog shape today. So I like to keep a nice bend in my legs so that the belly can make some contact with those upper thighs. And just breathe deeply here. One big inhale right away into that low belly. All the way out into the upper chest. And exhale through the mouth. And again, if you want to pedal out those feet, maybe straightening one leg and then the other, you're welcome to do so. Or is that first downward dog is quite enough sensation for you, and that's also just fine. Just finding ourselves arriving in the shape. Good. As I inhale, I'm going to roll forward into a plank pose. Nice. And just hold that for one breath. Inhale. And exhale, let it go. And then inhale, coming back up into our downward dog shape. Good. And walking very slowly into a forward fold. So it's going to take me about 6 or 7 steps for my feet slowly to arrive just behind the hands at the top of the mat. That's great. Now, you can keep a bend in those legs. And again, that allows my belly to kind of stay in touch with my upper thighs. It takes the pressure off the lower back. And I can just hang heavy here. So my elbows are hanging down. Don't have to have straight legs. You can keep the legs nice and big, nice and supported. What we're trying to do as we release
gently rocking left and right. You just release that upper and lower back and find ourselves nicely arriving in that forward fold shape. You can bring that hands down to the mat if you like. You can choose to extend your legs, but just find yourself arriving in that comfortable forward fold. Now, imagine somebody's got a piece of string and they're pulling from behind your shoulder blades and they're literally pulling you up. So the last thing to arrive at the top is the crown of the head. And then the crown of the head is going to arrive and we're going to be in what's called a Tadasana, a mountain pose. Right, so hands facing forward. Just really root down through both feet. The feet are hip width apart and you're facing forward. Inhale deeply there. Low belly, mid belly, upper chest. Good. And exhale, let it go. Tuck that tailbone so it's not, you're not kind of, right, you're kind of tucked. So the chest is kind of forward and you're tucked in. Good. Inhale, just to raise the arms up overhead and look up. And then exhale to fold forward, hinging at the hips. Yeah? Good. And then on the inhale, you can come up for a halfway lift or a flat back. My hands are on the upper shins there, but you'll notice that that back is nice and flat. And then on the exhale, I'm bringing the right leg to the back of the mat, and I'm dropping that right knee down to the mat. Good. So right knee's dropped down. Thus, good. As I inhale, I'm raising those arms up overhead. Nice and deep breath. Low belly, mid belly, upper chest. You may notice an opening in the front of the right thigh. That's what we want. And on the exhale, just frame that front foot with both hands. Bring it to the back for a nice plank pose. And then drop the knees. Good. Then drop the chest and then drop the chin. And on the inhale, just come forward for a baby cobra pose. And on the exhale, coming over those feet back into downward facing dog. That's right. Very nice. Good. Inhale, right leg goes high. Exhale, step the right leg between the hands. Drop the left knee to the ground. And inhale, arms rising overhead. Deep breaths from the low belly, mid belly, upper chest. And on the exhale, frame that front foot. Bring the left foot to meet it and hang heavy in your forward fold for a moment. Before the inhale brings those arms back overhead. And the exhale, hands to heart center. Very nice. Now is a good time to set an intention for your practice. So we are going to be together for about half an hour. And it's nice to just say, I don't know, something that you want to bring into your practice. I often say, I'm going to calm down a bit. So whatever works for you. Inhale, arms rise overhead. Exhale, hinging at the hips, folding forward. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back. Exhale, step the left leg to the back of the mat this time. Dropping that left leg, that left knee down and untucking that left foot. Inhale, arms rise overhead. And exhale. One more deep breath there. Inhale, deep from the low belly, mid belly and upper chest. And then exhale to frame that front foot. Bring the front foot to the back. Plank pose. Exhale, knees to the mat. Then the chest and then the chin. Inhale, slithering forward into a baby cobra. I'm raising those hands off the mat. Exhale, over the toes, back into downward facing dog. Nice. Inhale, left leg goes high. Keep those left toes square to the mat. Exhale, step the left foot through between the hands. Untuck those back toes. Inhale, arms rise overhead. Good. Exhale. Inhale deeply from the low belly, mid belly, and into the upper chest. And then exhale, frame that front foot, bring the back foot to the front, forward fold. Nice. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, arms rise overhead. Exhale, hands to heart center. Reconnecting with your intention. Nice. Inhale, arms rising overhead this time. Exhale, folding forward, hinging at the hips. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back. Exhale, step the right foot back, but keep that right knee lifted this time. So instead of dropping it and untucking the toe, keep it lifted and keep that back heel nice and high. Good. Now the goal here as we inhale is to come up, nice, into a little low lunge there. Nice lunge, good. And just make sure that those hips are square to the front. So you bring your hands down to the hips, you'll notice the right hip and the left hip are kind of square. And as you inhale, you can raise up. Good. Inhaling deeply here, low belly, mid belly, and upper chest. Exhale, frame the front foot. Bring the front foot to the back of the mat, or plank pose. Now, if you want to do the knees, chest, and chin thing, you can do that. Or if you want to try, just get the elbows in and come down for a sort of half push-up, untuck the toes, and then inhale to come up into what's called an upward facing dog. Now, no pressure. If you want to keep doing baby cobras all day, that's good with me. As you exhale, come over into a downward facing dog. Very nice. Inhale, right leg goes high this time. Exhale, step the right leg through. Keep that left heel lifted, that left hamstring engaged. And then inhale for a high lunge. Nice. Same again, those hips are nice and square to the front of your mat. You may notice that the left hip needs to come forward slightly. And then inhale deeply, low belly, mid belly, upper chest. And exhale to frame that front foot. Bring the left foot to the right foot to meet at the front of the mat. And hanging heavy on an exhale in a forward fold. Very nice. Inhale slowly, arms rising overhead. Exhale, hands to heart center. Reconnecting with our intention. Inhale, arms rise overhead. Exhale, fall forward, hinging at the hips. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back. Exhale, put the left foot to the back. Keep that right foot forward. Good. This time, my left hand is staying on the mat, and my right arm is just rising up for a nice twist. Yeah? If you keep that back heel nice and lifted and that whole back leg engaged, you'll notice that on the inhale, nice and deeply, you might be able to twist slightly more open. And exhale. One more deep breath, low belly, mid belly, upper chest. And exhale, frame that right foot, bring it to the back, plank pose. Your option here is for knees, chest, and chin, or you can try that chaturanga that we just did. So coming down to that half push-up, untucking the toes, inhaling for upward dog, and then exhaling through for a downward facing dog. Very nice. Good. Good, good, good. All right. Inhale. Let's see. We want one of the legs to go forward. Let me just figure out which leg it is. So that was that way. Was that right? Yes. Left leg goes high on the inhale. Exhale, step it through. Good. So that right leg's back. Right arm down on the mat. Inhale. Left arm comes up. Good. Now imagine, see that back heel? If you lift it up and really engage that back leg, you'll notice you really twist open, like someone's giving you a gentle high five on that left arm. Inhale deeply, low belly, mid belly, upper chest. Good. And on the exhale, with control, framing that front foot, bringing the right foot to the left and hanging heavy at the front of the mat in forward fold. Nice. Slowly coming up. Inhaling, arms overhead. Exhaling, hands to the heart center. And down into our Tadasana, our mountain pose. Pick a drishti in the front of the room, like a point of focus. And just look at that, and then kind of let your gaze go a little bit fuzzy as you notice the breath coming in to the lungs. Inhale deeply, low belly, mid belly, upper chest. Exhale, let it go. Really notice the support that the base of your mountain is giving you. Yeah? So you've got a real nice balance and support from the legs. And inhale all the way deeply into that upper chest. Notice the shoulders opening slightly towards the front, the chest kind of pointing forward. Keeping that gaze slightly blurry. And exhaling with control. Nice. Inhale. And exhaling with control. Good. Inhale, arms rise overhead. Join the arms up and then just come up to your tippy toes if you can. Keeping an eye up, little balance. And exhale, come back down. Inhale, arms rising overhead. Exhale, fold forward, hinging at the hips. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back. And exhale, just step back for that downward facing dog pose. Nice. Now, if you want to take a child's pose at any point, that's totally okay, right? You don't want to be really out of breath. And if you are out of breath, then breathe deeply and try to slow the breath to be one breath per movement. Good. From our downward facing dog, on the inhale, we're rising that right leg up. On the exhale, stepping it through between the legs. Bring the right foot slightly towards that right hand and turn the left foot down to a 45-degree angle. Good. On the inhale, rise up for our warrior one. Yeah? So that back leg, 45 degrees, that right foot nice and straight in front of us. Now you can bring that right foot further down. The knee can go anywhere to there. So you don't want it coming over the line of 90 degrees, but keep that back leg engaged and it will give you more strength in the front. Yeah? The ideal would be for that to be at 90 degrees there. And then inhale, arms rise overhead. Exhale. Again, inhale deeply, low belly, mid belly, and the upper chest. And on the exhale, bring the right arm down, bring the left arm down, square that left foot, and heel toe the heel of the right foot so that it's intersecting the midline of the back foot. Yeah, warrior two. So my knee is coming towards my right pinky, but again, it's not coming over that 90-degree line. Yeah, my shoulders are above my hips. Good. Warrior two. So inhale deeply and exhale. Turn that front arm over and flip it back. Inhale deeply, low belly, mid belly, upper chest. Good. And then on the exhale, with control, frame that front foot, yeah, and bring the front foot to meet the back foot and come into a downward facing dog. Nice. Now, if you want to stay in downward facing dog, you can. Or if you want to join me in a flow, you're welcome. So if you're joining me on the flow, inhale to come forward into plank. Exhale, you can take these chest and chin, or you can take that chaturanga shape. Untucking the toes, coming up for upward facing dog, and exhaling back over into downward facing dog. Very, very nice. Good. Inhale, left leg goes high. And exhale, left leg steps through. Heel toe that left foot to meet that left hand a little bit. And then bring that right foot down a 45-degree angle in the back. Good. Engage all of that right leg as you inhale deeply to come up. So that foot in the back leg is at 45 degrees. Now, that left foot, come anywhere up to 90 degrees. Do not bring the knee forward from a 90-degree angle. And those hips are square. As you inhale, rising up, warrior one. Inhale deeply, low belly, mid belly, upper chest. And exhale, bringing that left arm down, heel toeing the left leg, the left foot slightly more to the midline so that the left heel is intersecting with in the middle of the right foot. Good. And then you can bring that left knee again, anywhere, up to a 90-degree angle. You don't want it going over the midline. Inhale as you look over that left middle finger. Exhale, let it go. Inhale one more time, deeply. Lower belly, mid belly, upper chest. Let it go. Now, next inhale, turn that left hand over. Bring it up. You can bring the right hand down the right leg. Just imagine somebody pulling a string on that left middle finger, really raising it up. Nice. Inhale deeply. Low belly, mid belly, upper chest. And exhale with control, coming down to frame that left foot. Bring the right foot to the front to meet it, and just hand heavy in a forward fold. That's nice. Breathe deeply, low belly, mid belly, upper chest. And exhale as you fold forward nice and deeply. Good. Inhale, slowly rising up. Looking up at the hands, and exhale, hands to heart center. Reconnect with your intention. Sometimes as we get more intense, the mind can race a bit. You can think, God, this is unpleasant. I don't like this, so I don't want to be in it. Try to bring the mind back to the breath. Inhale. Exhale. Notice the pulse beating into your thumbs as they connect to the heart center. And inhale deeply, low belly, mid belly, upper chest, and exhale. Ask yourself, how is the energy moving within my body? How does that connect with my mind? What does my breath have to teach me today? Good. Inhale, arms rise overhead. Exhale, fold forward, hinging at the hips. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back. Exhale, stepping back, downward facing dog. Nice. Inhale, left leg goes high. Exhale, left leg comes between the hands, heel toeing that left arm and left foot together, bringing that right heel down to 45 degrees and inhaling, warrior one. Exhale, warrior two. So left heel intersecting the line of the middle of the right foot. Good. Turn the left hand, inhale, bring the right hand down the right leg. Nice. Peaceful warrior. Very, very good. And then this time with control, we're adding on. So bring that left hand down, just bring it inside the line of the left foot. And then inhale to raise that right arm high in a nice twist. Very, very nice. Breathe deeply then. Inhale, low belly, mid belly, upper chest. And on the exhale, we might want to bring that arm over. And you can look up at the right hand. That's nice. Good. On the exhale, bring the right arm down to the mat. And with apologies, I'm showing you my buttocks here, but we're coming into a wide angle, a wide fold at the side of the mat. So wide-legged forward fold. So the toes here are pointing in and the heels are pointing out slightly. And as I inhale, I'm in flat back shape. And as I exhale, I'm just bringing the head down beneath the, basically in between the legs. Now, some of us can go further than others. You may want a block here. You may want to support the head with a block. You may find it easy to go all the way down. You may be way, way away from the mat. That's all good, but breathe deeply. Low belly, mid belly, upper chest. And exhale, let it go. Good. On the inhale, bring those hands to frame the left foot in front of the mat and bring the left foot to meet the right and close. Now, we can take a flow here, or if you want to join me in downward dog, you can. If you want to take that flow, I'm inhaling into the plank, exhaling down to the mat, inhaling, opening the chest, and exhaling down into downward facing dog. That's right. Good. Good, good, good. Now, we're going to go the other way. Inhale, right leg goes high. Exhale, step it through between the hands. Left foot comes down. Rise up, warrior one. Nice. Exhale, warrior two. Again, that knee can come anywhere to an angle, as long as that knee is not coming over the line of the foot, looking over the right middle finger here. Good. Inhale, turn that right hand up. Bring the left arm down. And inhale, looking up at that right hand above you. Inhale, deep breath, low belly, mid belly, and upper chest. And then on the exhale, bringing that right hand down inside the line of the right foot. Good. Inhale, the left arm goes high. Imagine somebody giving you the gentlest high five on that left hand. And as you inhale, see if you can open that chest slightly. Good. Inhale, deeply, low belly, mid belly, upper chest. And exhale with control, just bring it over. And you may want to look up at the left hand. Nice. Inhale deeply, lower belly, mid belly, upper chest. Exhale, bring that hand down. Straighten the right leg. Same thing on the other side. Wide-legged forward fold. This time I'm facing you, which is much more preferable, really. My toes are coming in, my heels are coming out. Yeah? Toes in, heels out. Inhale for a halfway lift, flat back. And then exhale just to come forward. If you want, you can rest the head on a block, or you may find you can come more deeply and bring the head down to the ground. There's no pressure. Like there really is no right way to do this. But just release in your forward fold. Inhale deeply, low belly, mid belly, upper chest. And exhale, let it go. Good. Inhale, rise up onto those hands. And just flatten the back again. Imagine somebody's got a glass of water, they're balancing it on that flat back. Good. And with the next breath, just bring those hands to the front to frame that front foot. And bring that back to meet front in a forward fold. Nice. Hang heavy. And congratulate yourself. You're a very good yogi. Very strong yogi. Good. Inhale, slowly rising up as if somebody has a string on the back. Hands meet overhead. Coming up just onto those tiptoes if possible, just for a little balance. And then coming down, hands to heart center. Good. We'll take a balance. So you're at the front of the mat. Look down at your feet. Make sure they're about, I don't know, maybe a fist width distance apart. Good. Hands to heart center. Find that point of focus in the front of the room and then just blur the vision just a touch. Yeah? Good. We're coming into tree pose here. So really root down through your right foot. And then if you want to bring that left foot to a kickstand, that's great. If you are comfortable and you're balanced, you might want a bit more of a challenge. You may want to bring that left heel up to the calf. Fantastic. If you do, I'm impressed. But I'm just as impressed as if you stayed in the last posture. It's not a competition. Now, on the inhale, if you choose to have a bit more challenge, you can bring that left shin way up. But again, I've got a wall here, and it's still difficult for me. And I'm a yoga teacher. So you don't have to do it. The main thing is to keep any pressure off that right knee. So do not do that. Yeah, because you'll buckle the knee. So if you are coming up higher, then bring it right up. Yeah, good. And then hands to heart center. Breathe. Inhale. Low belly. Mid belly. Upper chest. Exhale. Let it go. If you want to take a little bit more of a demanding pose, you can choose to bring the hands up like a tree. You can let them sway gently in the imaginary breeze. Your body knows how to do this. Your body knows how to balance. It knows how to find its center. The question is, can you get out of your body's way and let it do it? It's a real test of letting go and balance this. Nice. On the exhale, hands to heart center. Bring that knee around the front and then gently lower it. Good. Rooting down through the left foot. And the same thing, you can choose to bring the foot to a kickstand, you can choose to bring it to the calf, or if you want more of a challenge, you can bring it above. But again, don't bring that foot to the knee. Yeah, bring it to the upper thigh, hands to heart center. Inhale deeply, low belly, mid belly, upper chest. Exhale. Good. If you choose, rooting down through all four corners of the left foot, you can bring your tree branches up, really opening the chest and just enjoying that balance that the body provides. Nice. Inhaling deeply, low belly, mid belly, upper chest. And then exhaling to bring the hands back to heart center. And bring the knee round to the front, and with control, bringing it down. Very nice. Good. Hands back down. Now, we're going to take a squat. So the feet coming slightly more apart. So they're just wider than hip width apart for me. So hips are there, feet are slightly more forward. If you need a block or a cushion or something, you can use one. We're going to inhale and we're going to slowly come down, right? Now, you can use a block beneath the glutes here, yeah, if you want to. Or you can use the natural strength in your hips and just bring the hands to heart center, elbows inside. Now, your heels may not come down, you may be kind of kneeling up, but the goal here is to bring the heart up, opening the back, yeah? So, however you are, what we're really trying to do in this yogi squat is open the chest towards the front of the room. Good. Now, if you want to take a bit more of a challenge, you can bring that right arm down, left arm up. And you'll notice if you kind of push into that right elbow, there's a kind of opening in the twist and slight kind of tension in the back. Nice little twist there. Good. And you can choose to take it the other way. Nice. Left hand down, inhale. Good. And then exhaling back to our heart center. Nice. Now, with grace and control, I'm going to bring my butt down to the ground. Or without grace and control, whatever suits you today. I'm just bringing the soles of the feet just down to the mat. Good. And I'm kind of just aware, really, there that things are sort of in the right line. Yeah. As I exhale with control, I'm coming down vertebrae by vertebrae down to the mat. And the soles of my feet are still on the ground, so the knees are up. Now, imagine you have a ripe grapefruit and you place that grapefruit between the knees. Yeah? Bring the soles of the feet towards the glutes so that if you reach out with your middle fingers, you can just brush the ankles. So that imaginary grapefruit is still between the knees. And as you inhale with control, imagine you're gripping that grapefruit. You're not squashing it, but you are gripping it. So the knees don't want to splay out, the knees want to stay in. And on the inhale, hands down, inhale, slowly bringing you back up. Hips rise, you come into that lovely bridge shape, yeah? So the knees still kind of coming in towards one another, not touching, but squeezing that grapefruit that we are imagining between our knees. Good. Inhaling slowly, the hips rise. And you can just walk the shoulder blades in. And if you want more of a challenge, you can just clasp the hands beneath the lower back. Inhaling deeply to come into the fullest expression of our bridge pose here. Inhaling from the low belly, mid belly, upper chest. And then with control, one vertebrae at a time as you come down. Really releasing with control as you bring the hips and the lower back down to the mat. Just give yourself a moment. Just enjoy that kind of deep chilling out of the lower back. Good. Bring the knees into the chest and just give yourself a nice hug here. Sometimes I like to tell myself, I love you. But sometimes I don't. Depends on the mood I'm in. Today I am going to tell myself I love myself. I love myself. And just gently rocking side to side. What we're doing here is just kind of releasing the lower back from that nice back bend that we just did. So yoga is all about opposites. Yeah, so if you open something, you kind of close it, and then bringing the soles of the feet back down to the mat. What I'm doing now is just bringing the feet to about mat width apart, and I'm just going to windshield wipe those legs left and right. Yeah. So the knees coming down to the left, and here they go, knees coming down to the right. Very nice. Good. We're going to take a spinal twist here. So bring the feet back down, soles of the feet to the ground. And you just come up onto the toes of the feet. So you'll notice that as you do that, there's a temptation to also kind of bring the hips up. And you're going to bring the hips up slightly and hop the hips over to the left, or to get the hips over to the right, and bring both knees gently down to the left side of the mat. So you're coming to a nice open spinal twist. You should feel that stretch all the way down that right side of the body into the right hip, all the way down to the knees. If you can, you want to have that right shoulder still in contact with the ground. If to do that, you need to place a block underneath the left knee, maybe a cushion, some form of support, that's good. And just look over that right shoulder as you breathe out. Inhaling deeply from the low belly, mid belly, upper chest, and exhale. Inhaling once again, low belly, mid belly, upper chest, and exhaling, let it go. Good. On the inhale, bring the line of the knees back up to the midline and just kind of arrive back in the midline again. You'll notice that everything kind of settles after a minute. Let's just allow the body to do its own readjustment. And then inhaling to come back up to the balls of the feet, hopping those hips over slightly to the left as we bring both knees down to the right. Again, we want this left shoulders to be still in contact with the ground. So if to do that, we need to have a block under the knees, that's good. Bring that left arm out, and looking over that left shoulder as we inhale deeply, low belly, mid belly, upper chest, and exhale, ha. Inhaling, low belly, mid belly, upper chest, and exhaling, ha. One more deep breath, all the way from that low belly, mid belly, and upper chest. And exhale, we control, bringing those knees back to the midline. Good. Now, next one we're going to do is just bringing our feet up here and grabbing the outsides of the feet. That's it. We call this a happy baby's pose. So the idea here, you can sway gently left and right. Keep that lower back in contact with the ground. Just open those hips nicely with each deep breath. Low belly, mid belly, upper chest. Exhale. Yeah, that's right. Good. One more nice big hug here. Bringing those knees into the chest. Tense every muscle. Really kind of ball yourself up. And then on the exhale, release the legs out in front of you. Nice and straight and long. Have the hands down at the sides. Palms of the hands facing up. We call this corpse pose or Shavasana. And the idea here is for you to just completely relax. So release any breathing technique and just chill out. I will walk us through a quick meditation and then I'll bring us out on time to finish the class. So just chill out. Imagine you're on a beach and imagine that the waves are just lapping at the feet. The waves are lapping up the ankles. Just releasing any tension in the lower legs as the nice warm water, that warm ocean kind of rises up the legs. You're relaxed lying on the beach, just allowing the ocean to rise up with the tide up the beach. The water nice and warm, relaxing the knees, the backs of the knees, the thighs, the hamstrings and the glutes, everything releasing. Good. The hips relax. The lower back relaxes. You release any tension you may be holding in the belly. The lungs relax. The ocean lapping up the body, the chest, the fingertips, the forearms, elbows, upper arms, shoulders. Good. Now you can breathe underwater. This is imaginary water, so don't worry about it as that water just laps up and covers over the face. You can breathe under this water. You are capable. Imagine the surface of the water rising up 10, 20 feet above you, and you're comfortable and calm, breathing under the surface of the ocean. Just aware of the sunlight dappling on the surface of the ocean and relaxing. Next inhale, you can allow that visualization to dissipate in your mind. And just inhale deeply and just bring a little bit of wiggling movement into the toes and the fingers. Just drawing the breath into the body slightly more deeply and kind of becoming aware of the room you're in again. You can keep the eyes closed. Just roll over to the left or right side in a fetal position. Feel supported by the ground beneath you. And take a deep breath. Good. Next inhale, just rise up to a comfortable cross-legged seat, hands to heart center. Thank you for joining me. We're going to inhale and we're going to finish the class with the sound of Om. So inhale all the way from that lower belly into the upper chest. And exhale for Om. Namaste. I'm Matt Davis. There's plenty more of this at mattdavisyoga.com. Really appreciate you coming along. Thanks, guys. Have a great festival. See you later.